Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank God we made it through the weekend. It's Monday, March 23rd, 2015, and welcome to Mostly Walking! My name's Sean.
And I'm Billigan Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
And the level
other
of
Sean.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I didn't give any identifying Sean notation to
good.
my name, but the important thing is that you have returned from Canada land where everything was mild, polite, and, man, our level of discourse went to the gutter fast without you. But, like, how was Canada?
Canada was awesome. Canada was great. It was super whirlwind. So I have not been back there in a number of years. It's been a long time since I've been anywhere. And last time I was in Canada, I was in Toronto visiting my grandparents and didn't get out into the city much. And honestly, I didn't get much out into the city of Toronto this time either because I was mostly just hanging out with them. But then we went to Ottawa. First time ever in Ottawa. Ottawa is an amazing city. It's actually like beautiful and like
Actually.
Well,
I mean,
it's
the pictures
like
of devastation.
Small city. Yeah, right. Exactly. You think of Ottawa and you think like firestorm, but no, it's fantastic. It's like just the right size. It's just under a million people, and it's totally walkable, and it's got like a million museums. So that was really neat. Spent a day in Ottawa. Spent like two and a half days in Montreal, which is where my mom grew up. So I got to like take a tour of all of the places where she used to play and went to school and the house that she lived in and stuff like that.
Sidewalks where she like tripped over.
Yeah, exactly. She told this story about one time when she was pushing her, she was very small. She was pushing her like baby carriage that she had down the sidewalk, and a little old woman walked up to her and said, "Oh, you're adorable, let me see inside your baby carriage." And she pulled back the blanket and it was full of worms, and it like freaked the woman out. She was totally
Wait a minute.
I'm missing a little context.
What are you trying to say about yourself here?
That's the whole thing. That's exactly. No, it's my mom. She sometimes she liked dolls and sometimes she liked earthworms. You know how that goes. They're pretty much interchangeable.
I do know the doll earthworm dichotomy.
I guess
yeah.
The question is, how old was your mom at this time? Because I'm imagining her. You had 25, 26. You know.
No, like 6 or 7.
Okay. So it was one of those babies having babies things.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it actually would have been much more alarming were it a baby that was your mother's.
That's true.
Yeah.
That would have been weirder.
"This is my daughter," she says calmly and reveals an actual baby. Very good kitty.
Everybody speaks French in Montreal,
Très
which was
oui.
like crazy and kind of awesome. Because everybody also speaks English, and so if you go to France and you don't speak French, then they all like glare at you. But if you go to Montreal, then they just speak French at you, and it's great. And then you're like, "I don't understand French," and then they talk to you in English. So that was fun. And then I went to New York, and I saw Phantom of the Opera and Sleep No More, which is awesome. Do you guys know Sleep No More?
I've heard of it. Something about rooms.
Yeah, it's one of these, like, it takes place in a converted warehouse. Your cat, Sean, man.
She's hype.
It takes place in this converted warehouse that's made up to look like a hotel, and the play is like 3 hours long, and it takes place all throughout the hotel. So you have to like wander around and follow the actors, and just watch it unfold, and you'll never see the whole thing because the actors all go different ways, but you figure out like what you can. It was really neat. Everybody's wearing the scary white masks. It was great.
Ugh. Oh.
So I had a good vacation, and then I came home, and I have a fever, so I'm like feverish. I'm probably going to be sort of delirious and crazy tonight. It's gonna be really good.
Well, that's great. Well, what are you drinking tonight then?
So because I just took some Tylenol to fever reducer, I'm sticking with just ginger ale tonight. But I wanted to show off the Canada shot glass that I got. That's like super sparkly. I don't know if you can see that.
That's
awesome.
pretty nice.
I love a good shot glass.
Exactly.
I don't actually use shot glasses. Like, I don't do shots. Like, I just take the drink of whatever I want to drink. But shot glasses are all really cool.
They make you feel like a cool dude.
Exactly.
Too.
That's what I'm going for. I just want to feel like a cool dude.
Now, speaking of cool dudes, I have to turn on my air conditioning. Kitty, Bill, how are you doing, man? What's new in Bill's life? What are you having to drink? I'm not going to hear the start.
Well, I'm drinking some Vengeance 2009 from Paso Robles. Where was it's from Dubost Winery. It's really good. And I had a really nice weekend. I did. On Saturday night, I played a two-headed giant Magic tournament. With my pal Leon, and that was for the pre-release of what's it called, Dragons of Tarkir.
Yeah,
and that was a good time. If you don't know two-headed giant, it means you're playing simultaneous turns with your partner, so that you're looking at each other's hands and whispering and saying, like, should we do combat yet? Are we gonna do combat? Let's do combat. All right, and then it's like really crazy. And then, if I may, I'd like to say a nice little dragons combo that we made up on the spot. I'll simplify, because okay.
Yeah, this is about to be a 15-minute story.
No. I can make it fast. There's something called exploit, where you put out a creature and then he can sacrifice another creature to do something special. So in this case, it's a zombie guy who you put him out. He can sacrifice another creature or any creature, including himself, to put out 2 more zombies.
Okay.
So there's also a card called Mirror Mockery that's supposed to be about giving you a guy to block their guy. At least that's what it looks like on the art. So you cast on a creature. Whenever that creature attacks, you put into play until end of turn a copy of that creature. So it's good for defense. But Leon was like, dude, fucking use Mirror Mockery on one of your guys who has a exploit. And I was like, all right. So I put it on the zombie guy. So then whenever we attacked with our zombie guy, we put in a token zombie guy who sacrificed himself to make 2 more zombies.
So it's just zombie horde.
Yeah. Now we only got up to about 4 zombies because then they started laying on the control cards, but like that was definitely like an alert for them. They were like, "Oh god,
awesome.
Infinite zombies."
I like it.
It's like playing Splinter Twin combo.
I don't know that one, but
all right. Well, either way, it's a combo that exists. I'm actually drinking from a Channel Fireball water bottle, and inside of it is actually water because I just don't really want to drink. And I figure that even though we do a show where we have drinks, that's probably a weird habit to try to force. I don't really want to drink tonight, but let me make sure I just do it anyways. Come on, buddy. I think that that's actually a good thing not to do with any beverage. Like, if at any point you're like, God, I really don't want a Coke Zero, but let's just man up and do this for the good of the show. Like, I've had 2 Red Bulls and I gotta go to bed soon. Let me just start drinking more Red Bull. I don't want to, but I just better get this habit started now. So... we've been doing some wonderful introductions about what has been going on in our lives. But for any of you who had no idea what we're playing today, it's a little Grim Fandango. We are in the midst of the 2nd year. It's been 1 year to track down Meche. And I think we just kind of hung out and started a casino club. And we saw her on the boat at the end of the episode, and she's gone, she's going away. We've just landed with a large thud. Let's find out what this captain's up to.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
uh-oh.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it.
We should have to hide inside Glottis.
Tools.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just need the
if
gating
I can
item.
some tools. Can we board?
It's gonna be real easy.
Yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Ah!
And the one guy.
Gotta trim your
Who's the one
damn
guy who hasn't
claws.
boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did
Uh-oh.
Naranja
What
have?
job did Naranja have?
Sales and
You're
restaurant
on the
management?
galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah!
It's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the limbo.
So,
Ooh.
you know, if this were a movie, this would be considered terrible dialogue. Or
Yeah.
not terrible dialogue, but just like terrible problems. You know, if it's like, well, you're a restaurateur, and there's one guy on the ship who hasn't showed up to his job yet. He's a restaurateur. You'd be like, oh, come on. But in a game, I'm like, all right, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Well, the fact that, like, all you need is some tools, and that'll seal the deal for Glottis. It's like,
Right.
imagine in a movie if it was like, well, you can set sail on our boat, but you're gonna need to get some tools. And then the next scene is just like, how are we gonna get
1.1.
tools?
Get
Yeah.
some tools.
Exactly.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that. But we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Let's befriend him.
I
So
thought
let
this
me
was
get
the
this
captain.
straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
No.
Then I can get him a job on the limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the limbo in the morning.
Jeez.
Wow, well that sounds
I
like
guess so.
maybe we have our little to-do list then.
Well, let's
I know,
go.
right? Nice signaling.
kind of
I like
tools
that.
does Glottis
I like
need?
having a to-do
Authentic
list.
CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic?
This is a
CB
little
equipment?
heavy-handed.
CB, afraid
Yeah.
of getting stung?
What do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
You'd better
What's
kill
going on in
him.
that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck. Nothing. I better go finish.
Aye, you do that, son.
Shut it. Manny.
Jeez. Alright, so now that we know exactly what we need to do, let's find out where the walls of the world are. To the dock. Okay,
Walls of
Kitty,
the world. I
You're
like
gonna
that
get
term.
sprayed with some vinegar if you don't.
Look at this
This
Sprainiger.
hub right here.
That's a hub.
Alright, well. Actually, let me
Kinda
go
pretty
back
hub.
from where we were and let me see if there's anything else.
The lumbago. Manny.
Can you interact with the gate?
It looks like a gate.
I know, I locked it.
Not picking that up. It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
I like
love-
the captain.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny actually to have another character overhear your like little internal monologue.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got some more gates.
You got a little train engine track. You got a super
Zeppelin.
blimp. Blimplin.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track.
Use it.
Use the folding bridge that connects the pier to the base of the cat track.
Here I go. I'm going across the folding
Good
bridge.
job.
I am
To the
now.
base of the cat track?
I'm now on the base of the cat track.
Well done. Puzzle solved.
Puzzle solved.
Quickly, get to the base of the cat track. Chung. We just cross it. Okay, so let's.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Wow, somebody really liked this cat.
it's a cool looking
They
cat.
don't have much use when they're alive, and stuff, they don't have much more. I don't need one of those.
Are you
Beloved
sure?
Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline, was a
Sandspoof.
record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race
Damn!
and exploded.
Damn!
Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
I mean,
Yikes.
Oh my
pretty
god.
good story.
So, is it going to let me look at this again?
Beloved, this was. Beloved, this was.
What was it was?
It's attached pretty well.
Alright, I'm going to do continued wandering, exploration. I always kind of like this phase where we just hit the start of an opening, branching thing, and it's time to embark into the world.
Es peor que la muerte.
Is it? Peor que la muerte?
Oh my
it's
god.
cat food.
This is a gigantic litter box.
It is.
I could open it with my teeth.
That's pretty
but
bad.
I'm not that hungry. I don't need the hernia. Wet food's for winners.
Alright, let's go ahead and use this.
Yeah.
Let's make use of this scythe for once.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Put it away.
You do. You really do, Manny.
It's time to mess up your blade, Manny.
It is time.
Wait, is there something on the tuna fish can that's like a little white dot?
Oops.
It looks like
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for kitty.
It's a can opener.
Oh! Really?
oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
So,
Wait, what?
I have no idea what just happened, but that's actually a case where the original interface, the like tank controls that are really ridiculous, would have worked better, because the way that you interact with the world under the tank controls is you just walk around.
Great. Now it smells like a giant cat litter box and some sort of gelatinous demon mystery meat product in here.
Good.
Okay, well, let's put this away. Let's
and
pick up
Manny-
some food.
So as
I don't need
you
the
walk
hernia.
around under
I
the
don't
tank
need the
controls,
hernia.
Manny like literally
Smells
looks
good.
Yeah.
at
But I'd rather eat
things
my
in the
own
world,
arm.
and so you would be able to see that he has two different look points as he walks by the tuna can. Whereas
way,
in the remaster, it's harder.
Oh, I can just wander around the litter box. No, I can't.
Can you? I don't think you can.
This cat litter really needs changing. See? This is why I don't have a pet.
Okay, so there's probably something that's gonna go on over here, but for now I'm just gonna continue exploring. Did you, by any chance, watch our adventures?
I did. I got home last night and watched. You guys did really well for like the first two
Hey.
segments.
Thank you.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have 15 minutes to place your bets.
We gotta place some bets, man. I'm a little lost as to where we... Okay, so I see we...
Can you?
Nobody there. Hello?
Alright, I guess no bet place. Oh!
Hi! Betting
Here's the
stub,
dude.
please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
Interested in seeing the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Well, I guess I need a betting stub, but I haven't been able to put anything together. But I do like
Well,
the
you're gonna need a betting. You're gonna need to figure out like which race you want to see the photo finish for.
Yeah.
Anybody there?
Look, I told you we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
I
You
want a
have to
kitty
wait
hat.
until Tuesday. That's
I want-
kitty hat day.
I want to
want a
kitty...
kitty hat.
Fine
Can we
with
come back
me.
on Tuesday?
What's your bet then?
I don't
That would be
gamble.
nice.
It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
For the friendly conversation.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, boy.
You know,
Should we just start
Whoa.
a shopping list of things we want?
Sorry,
Ugh.
monsieur, but this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
Forehead's
It
the
is
elevator to the High
members
Rollers
only.
Lounge.
You must be new.
kitty hat
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
Wait, can we forge a VIP pass? Is that a thing that we can do?
Yes, but we're going to need a piece of paper, a stamp, and some ink.
I mean, we have some forgery equipment.
Oh my god.
minutes to post.
I don't know what the forgery equipment is capable of.
Let me just use it.
Yeah, just use it. Oh, it's a cat race betting form
Oh, how nice.
printer.
It's a betting stub for, let's see, Monday. Week 1, race 1.
Please do not leave children.
Oh, the way he
unattended.
said that makes me it sounds like you have to print out a different time and date.
Hello?
Does that sound common or rhetorical?
Hi. Betting stub, please.
Yes.
Here you go.
Because he's like, Monday, week
Hey,
1,
this
race
looks different
1.
than our usual ticket.
Well, that's because it's from last season.
All right, just a second.
For your own safety.
There you are.
Is it a photo?
It's just a bunch of cats.
Yeah, but look how fast they're running. Sorry, sir.
All right, I gotta figure
I'm
out.
sure you'll be a winner next time.
Did I get this? It seems like a really long interaction for like a fail. Oh, it was a fail case. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was a fail case. I think you're gonna need to find like. We're gonna be interested in getting a photograph of some particular instance.
Yeah. That felt very circuitous. It's just like you print it off. It doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it should work. Oh, it did. Look at that. Oh well, it didn't work. Oh man, come on. All right, someone we
who's
can interact
this?
with, but I'm gonna.
Okay, all right. Keep
Let's see what
exploring.
happens.
Find
There's.
more walls.
This is such a huge area to explore. Jesus.
This is really big, and like compared to the
Wow,
first
Manny
year.
Calavera.
Right?
You never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use
see.
the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
We're such a hustler.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
do it.
Joke about bone. LOL.
Yeah.
I like the poster of a blimp that says LOL.
I like that
I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah,
I'm actually super curious if like LOL as an internet chat expression existed in 1998. It must have, right?
I don't. I assume as much.
Everybody wants us to dry dock the bone wagon.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. LOL. How well framed. This is so beautiful.
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
She's bored.
Bird.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
Can I try out your metal detector?
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
Man, these muted trumpets really want us to get her out on a date.
Yeah, there's a certain grindiness to the trumpets.
So awkward.
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
Is that a double on?
I don't know.
I think there's just one entendre there.
When's your
Yeah,
break?
it's a single entendre.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
Didn't you just try to seduce us earlier? Why are you trying to turn us down based upon our faux seduction?
She's being all femme noir low or whatever.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little
Femme
break.
noir
You can tell me
low.
all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny, and so am I.
Oh.
Backwards,
What
all
kind
business.
of business goes on back there, Garland?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Alright, if it's like I'm real scared to
follow
click
up on
why
that,
don't I
follow up.
qualify for a strip search because
Why don't I qualify? Yeah, that's
Because-
good banter.
I mean, it's good banter, but I'm worried about the adventure game presentation of a new problem. Like, well, my chess set is missing a rook, Manny, and if you could
Well,
get
I'd take
me a
you back
rook...
there, but I've lost the key to the back room.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Wait, so
Hey,
there's
worth
so
a
you're saying
try.
there's a chance?
Ooh, I love this part.
Man, what are we getting ourselves into here?
I don't know.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
This is quite kinky, especially given that we have like a scythe.
Yeah.
Can I do stuff now?
Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
So this is a strip search puzzle.
It is. It apparently is.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and drink our gold flakes.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Don't even take the top off.
I'm so hardcore when I drink, I keep the cap on! Oh. Let's put this away, let's, chat. Is that
Why
it?
don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her. So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
Oh wait, I just walked through, right? There we go.
Oh, to try it again? I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Sir, if you
I
will,
think-
please place all of your
I don't know
belongings on the
if
security desk.
the gold thing worked again or not. I think because she's doing it right on the tummy. I got to do it faster. I got to do this faster.
Oh, you're
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Because I think gold is a type of metal.
But it is. It's not a.
Is it? It's not magnetic.
Yeah, it's not conductive. It's not magnetic.
This is an adventure game, man. The solution is going to be that, well, it's not conductive. You need to choose a conductive metal. All right, down the hatch.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
Come on. Oh yes.
You sure you're not
Did that
packing
work?
anything else?
Wow. Nice job.
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Wow.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military,
nice.
we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my grandma Hedwig's face.
Speaking of metal detectors,
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
I guess I did. No way.
No.
Oh, okay. Now where was
Okay,
I? Oh, yeah. So the only industry in town was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just
dates.
love prunes? They have such a great texture.
never a big fan of prunes.
They're all wrinkled up like my grandma Hedwig's face.
Speaking of metal detectors,
Are you sure you didn't just come back here for this metal detector?
actually, I did come back here just for your metal detector.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it.
I don't understand why we wanted it.
Thing, except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
This was the weirdest sequence in the entire game.
What does this establish? This establishes.
I don't know. It establishes that I abruptly had a deep interest in metal detectors I didn't know about, and ruined a relationship that I also didn't know about.
Yeah.
With someone
yep.
about something that's all new to me. So let's just look around.
So, I mean, like, that is a really, like,
I
non-linear
don't care who's
storytelling
doing
has
it, but
this
please
problem.
stop
Yeah.
using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you. They're locked.
They're lockers.
Not picking that up.
I like that.
Oh, okay, she threw it out here.
Yeah, so you can go back down there.
I might be able to.
Well, I don't know that you can go down there directly from here.
I can't leave the screen.
Oh.
Oh god.
Can you use arrow keys?
Oh, thank God. Did you hear that? I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's save the game. Slot 3. Woo!
Yeah.
So Bill, what's your breakdown of where we are?
Dude,
what we gotta
I think
do?
it got really weird. I think they tried to make it seem like these two characters had a history, but it's like so unclear that it's just strange. I mean, I get the vague sense that like well, okay, not too vague, but the sense that she wants to just get with you. But then you get back there and it's like we didn't know what we were doing. So yeah, this is a weird sequence. This feels like it was written late at night.
You wouldn't have a second metal detector around here, would you?
I actually don't have any problem with the characters and the characterization that they're doing here. I think that it establishes Manny as like obsessive and emotionally unavailable.
Bye, Carla.
Drop dead!
And it's kind of funny. I don't know. I find it charming. But I think what we're experiencing is this like adventure game style. Like this is a storytelling heavy game.
Yeah.
Where the storytelling is the story is nonlinear. Like by design, there's lots of different stuff that you can do, and you can do it in whatever order you want. The problem is
the new blimp is already in full operation. Let's just hope they fill it with something non-flammable this time.
I do hope that. The problem is that, like, if they allow us to do things out of order, and then the narrative significance of the thing that we're doing hasn't been established when we're doing it. So, like, clearly we are going to need a metal detector. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
But at some point, we're going to establish the need for a metal detector. And then it would make sense for us to go through this, like, convoluted, pseudo-romance thing in order to get one. But as it stands, like, I can recognize, all of us can recognize that as a puzzle. And so we know that we did a good thing by solving it, but I have no idea, like, why on earth we need a metal detector.
Including a large suitcase bearing the initials.
Do you think, I have a question, you guys. Do you think that in life you do this ever? You search for structures that seem like puzzles or like challenges, and you take them on just because they're challenges?
I need an example, because you asked me if it's ever happened to me, and I don't even think I understand the question.
I have never gone into, like, a place of business and seen a metal detector and thought, I need that metal detector for no good reason, and then...
Time to have already had a relationship with that TSA officer.
Yeah, sorry, that was not a good question, I guess. I don't know. Are there any times where you're compelled to try to fix or solve something even though it doesn't have any real benefit to you?
I mean, I play games, so I don't think that's kind of a broad definition. I do build workers every 13 seconds, and I don't need to do that.
You must really, really love to test.
I think I can remember that. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
I thought we saw that.
What a horrible jail cell. Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there. Not picking that up.
What?
Why is there a jail cell in a theater that points to
jail cell. Then again, it sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
What? It's like a jail cell with like a waiting area.
Yeah, I don't think it's a theater.
It's a jail cell with a waiting area shaped like a boat.
Building. It is shaped like a boat. You're right about that.
Created by MC Escher.
I guess I'm gonna go in
Late
here.
night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
There's a morgue here now.
You have so many friends now.
I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny.
That'd be illegal.
Don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Who is this guy?
This is awesome. I love him.
All right. Well, his voice is just the winningest. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them? Death makes sad stories of us all.
Wow.
Oh.
How's business?
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day.
Blooming.
And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
That's where we're from, is El Morro, right?
What exactly
Yeah,
are
it's
you
the
looking
city.
for?
Yeah.
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
You know what you could use, dude, to help you find a coin inside of a blooming
Oh.
detector.
Oh my god. Well, you know, what's kind of weird is that in terms of trajectory, if this is the right answer, we had to walk past the metal detector puzzle that we could solve before arriving to the destination where we needed it. Alright, well. Ow! God! Why? They're like lightsabers. They're not regular claws anymore. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ugh, you have to trim them.
I know! I haven't done it in like weeks, man!
I've been telling you like for several episodes now that you have to trim their claws.
Grab hold of this leaf right here.
Oh, God.
Manny?
Man, this wine has so much sediment
I
in it.
can't do it. I know. I was just testing.
Oh no.
I don't have the stomach for it.
How do you do this job? Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it? No. Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrio?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job.
It's so cool.
But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on.
This guy's amazing. I love the mythology that this game builds up.
Dude, I so do. I love, because it's actually kind of weird to hear such cool mythology interspersed with just, like, wisecracks from Manny.
Membrio, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
I really enjoyed coming to this, morgue underneath the jail cell with the waiting room right next to the cat race area, connected by a bridge underneath a blimp. Very sort of unusual mishmash of architectural elements and different building functions. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wait. Let me... Here. Oh. Where's the metal detector?
It's down in the litter box.
I'm so
she
dumb.
She threw it out the window, remember?
When we come back, we're going to get that litter box. Or the metal... Enough. Metal we're on a break. We're taking a break.
It's going to be great.
Litter detector.
Literature box.
Literature box.